Assalamu alaikum, brothers. How are you all? This is Mega Goal 2, Unit 3, Lesson 2. Let's start, please. Today, inshallah, we will be talking about the present perfect simple tense. The present perfect simple tense. Well, before we talk about the present perfect simple tense, we need to talk about the past simple because they are almost very similar. Of course, you know that the past simple is an action that happened and ended in the past. I did my homework yesterday. I played tennis last week. What about the present perfect? First of all, the form of the present perfect is using a have or has plus the past participle, verb 3. Like, for example, I can say I have done, I have eaten, she has gone, and so on. What about the difference here? Look, he said here the present perfect simple tense is used to talk about recently completed actions. Well, this is very close to the to the past simple, because when I said completed actions, that means I talk about the past. But I have another word here which is recently. That means a short time ago. This is the first difference. But the main difference between the present perfect and the past simple is, in the present perfect, I care about the action more than the time. I don't care about the time. I care about the action itself. That's why usually I use this tense to talk about my achievements, something I'm proud of. You say, for example, I have won 5 medals. I have won 5 medals. So, of course, it is not important to tell me when did you win these medals. But for the past simple, the time is more important than the action. I did my homework yesterday. The word yesterday here is the most important word. So again, in the present perfect, the action is more important than the time, while in the past simple, the time is more important than the action. Look here, as we said, we form the present perfect by using have or has plus verb 3. Like here, if I want to ask, has he taken out the garbage? Has he taken out the garbage? This is has. This is verb 3. The sentence was he has taken, but because I'm asking here, it should be has he taken. What about the answer? Yeah, this is normal. Yes, he has, or no, he hasn't. Have they taken the car to the garage? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. This is important. We use been or been to talk about someone who has gone somewhere and he or she has returned. We use gone to talk about someone who has left to go somewhere and he or she is still there. This is very important. What about the difference between saying I have been to Egypt and I have gone to Egypt? If I say I have been to Egypt, that means the same like visited. That means it's over now. I went to this place and I came back. If I said I have gone to Egypt, that means I'm still there. So the word have been to, that means you go or you went to a place and you came back. But the word have gone to, that means you went to a place and you are still there. This is very important. The difference between have been to and have gone to. We have something else which is using already, yet, and just with the present perfect tense. It's very important because you can use the present perfect to talk about events that happened before now, as we said, very similar to the past. But of course I can't use the key words for the past. Words like yesterday, like last, like once, like ago. I can't use these verbs. These key words. What can I use? I can use already, yet, just, ever, never, since, for, But today we'll be talking about already, yet, and just. Let's look here. First of all, when can I use yet? We can use yet in questions and in negative form only. So I said, for example, have you done the dishes yet? Have you already washed the clothes? The same in the negative, I can use yet. No, I haven't done them yet. No, I haven't washed them yet. So we use the word yet in the questions and the negative forms. What about the word just and already? Yes, we use just and already in the affirmative, and they explain or show that the action happened before now or a short time ago. Yes, I have already done them. Yes, I have just washed them. Look at the position of already and just. They are after have or has and before verb 3. I have already done. I have just washed. Okay? So to sum up, we said that we have a difference between the present perfect simple and the past simple. The past simple is the action that happened and ended, completed actions that happened and ended. In the past simple, we care about the time more than the action. Time is more important than the action. While in the present perfect, the action is more important than the time. Then we said we have some expressions that we can use with the present perfect, which is already, yet, and just. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you again, inshallah. Thank you.